Hey, welcome to Tech in the Temple. Thank you guys for joining me once again on our weekly rhythm here of building a church service. Really special or out of the ordinary this week outside of a brand new song. Well, at least it's new to us. Called Great Is by Elevation Worship. So I did already go ahead and build a package and design the lighting for this. And I am now going to do a run through with everything together of just the song and make sure that it is cohesive and doing what it's supposed to. Next, I'll jump through all the other songs that we plan on doing this week, like I usually do. So let's get started. I'm gonna start, like I said, start off here with Great Is. And I'm gonna stop this BGM that's playing here real quick, and let's just get started, get right to it. So since I have Great Is right here, I'm not calling anything specifically, so I'm just going to select this playlist. Actually, let's just put it in the top here. I don't think that that's where it's going yet, but we'll worry about that later. We do have our original composition set and ready to go. So now what I'm just gonna do is just hit play on this and see what happens. Let's add the cinematic bars into just for now. Okay, so I actually do notice that I'm not even talking here to ProPresenter, so I'm gonna go back on that. Make sure I'm connected to that. Let's start this over again, and let's release our lighting since I had triggered that. Cool beans, here we go. Okay, that song's good. We are ready to run this now. So I'm just gonna save this. I'm gonna go down the line of all the other songs and make sure we are good to go. So we're starting off with a countdown Jehovah, which is our usual. We will be changing that in the next couple of weeks here, but at the moment we have that in place. So Praise You Anywhere is the next track. I am going to pull in Praise You Anywhere. Real quick before we go too far, let's make sure that this is all on the grid and it looks to be off. The whole thing. Oh, nope, it starts to go off. Let's do eighth notes. Yep, there we go. Okay, so it's going off right here. Okay, so now let's make sure that this click is on. It's like we are doing good so far on the grid. Keep going, keep going, keep going. We are there. We can cut that, get rid of these, call that done. That is more than enough. I actually think we'll be good with that right there. Okay, so we are missing our tempo. So this is kind of an older song because I have two keys in here, so I just need to find which is the right key. Key of B. Let's save that. And then let's bring in 4, 4. Okay, cool, we're good with that. Let's make sure that we have a reference in here as well. So I'm just gonna copy this down and consolidate this. Time to new scene. What's consolidate time to new scene? I need to see what the difference is between that. What is consolidate time to new scene?
Consolidate time to new scene
doesn't affect me. Okay, so let's try this song now. Oh, first of all, I need my viewer so I can see the lyric video. Let's try that one more time. Release lighting. Oh, let's see it. Got to make sure I'm calling the right lights. And we're calling the right light. No plugins on this one, so I've got to be adding stuff in here now. Okay, next song, Never Lost. Oh, do I have? I do not. Let's see if I can add it now. It's calling the right lighting. So I am definitely gonna have to go in a lot of these and update. So let's do 70. And I'm going to update, or I need to update the spots lighting for this. So now we are good. So let's save that. I'm missing, need to make sure to go back to some of these other tracks and do the same thing. So let's go to Praise You Anywhere. It's a good thing I didn't get too far ahead of myself. 1/4. Add in our spots. I want to do it. There it is. Ooh, oh, this is telling it to shut off. And then let's make sure all of these are being talked to properly. Okay, song should be updated. Let's clear all this first. I think we're talking to our house lights in here. There we go. Cool, I think that's good. So now let's go to Never Lost, go back to Never Lost real quick.
2, 3, 6.
Okay, Never Lost is good. Great is the new song, so let's just jump into that real quick because I do have to update the lighting. Actually, I don't need to worry about jumping into it now that I think about it. I'll just update the lighting right now for it while we are here. So I'm just gonna hit edit on Great Is. I'm gonna find where the position the band kicks were placed so I can remove those. Not there or not. Okay. Done deal. Position and intensity is all we need to worry about. Cool Beans, I think that sounds good. Save that, close that. We just did the run through on that, so we're good. Forever Yahweh. And what is this calling? Okay.
2, 6.
Looks like we are calling the right spotlights for it. So let's check out this Q stack here and see if there's anything that needs to be updated. Cool, that's good. I don't think we are talking to the truss colors, are we? I guess we are. Okay, I'm good with that. Let's just clear everything here. Don't need to worrying about any of that. So now we've got the last song, which is Trusting God.
2, 1, 2, 3, 6.
Oh, Trusting God is getting called. And we are talking to house lights again. So 104. And let's pull out the stuff we are not supposed to be talking to. So first of all, let's make sure no band kicks are in here. And you're in here again. Multiple spots. Cool. House lights again are being talked to, and I'll remove you guys. There we go. Anybody else? So we do not have the correct keys in. Let's remove these. I do not want these commands. Casket light can go away. ASL light can go away. That's one. Christmas lights, Christmas lights. Don't want to be talking to that stuff. All right, let's save that. We'll go here to the reset. We will select our upstage lights, key lights, and we will apply that. So now we have the correct lighting scheme going on. All right, let's try that again. Let's release lights. Again time. And now let's make sure we got our levels set. Well, I'll do that as we go, I guess, huh? Set neg 9, which is fine. That's where we want it. For the rest of these, everybody's at 0. Okay, let's do that again. And let's get rid of this. I do not like when this does this. Power really helps, huh? I don't think this is gonna work, is it? Fun. So we're in Ableton. Now I just need, wow, major storm. I don't know if you guys can hear that. What's going on? Just freeze? Okay, this isn't gonna work. It's just you and me today, buddy. I'm curious though. See, the whole building is shaking like crazy. I think I'm gonna lose everything in the front. Fun, there's a major storm here and the network went down and I didn't realize that it affected my recording here. So I was checking the levels of everything and lighting cues of everything. I haven't really built the session yet, so I guess we're okay. So let's just get back into this. Last song is Trusting God, so now I can start putting together the order of service. So let's do that now. I'm gonna get out of here and open up the day of session. Save it as, and it's gonna be the 16th, which is next week. Save that in the root folder there, hit save. Now that we're saved, I don't think any of these songs are actually spilling over. None of them are actually, now that I see. So we can remove all of these except for Jehovah. Collect all and save, my favorite thing. Now let's start putting stuff together here. Let's get rid of these songs, Praise You Anywhere. And then we've got Never Lost. Song number 3 is Great Is, that's already in there. Forever Yahweh. And then, okay, so the songs are in. Let's make sure our order of service actually does reflect what it needs to be. So we've got Jehovah's the Countdown, and then we go into the welcome, and then Praise You Anywhere, Never Lost, Great Is, Forever Yahweh, and then we're going to close in prayer. And then we're going straight from that into Generous Living, bumper video, message, and then Trusting God, and then the blessing, and that is it. So that's good. Now we can move over here to Ableton and do the same thing. So let's start with song 1. Rename song 1, and that is Praise You Anywhere. And that's going to be in the key of B. Okay, so I'm going to go to 2, Never Lost. In the key of B as well. Get a little bit of light here so I can see the keyboard. Get rid of our markers and start pulling in the songs. Let's save that. And then we'll go Praise You Anyway. We're going to cut that. We're going to go to song 1 and then paste it. So I have a note that Aaron wants to put a stop trigger after Never Lost. So let's put that in so we don't forget. Okay, so we'll save that. We'll find out, let's find the downbeat and find out where we want the Never Lost to come in. And Never Lost is Praise You Anywhere, and Never Lost is supposed to be, I think it's 4/4, let's be sure. 4/4 and 6/8. Never Lost is 6/8. Then we'll zoom in and find out where we can place the 6/8 trigger. See what it sounds like. Yeah, I feel like that's gonna work there if we put that there. So then what we're gonna do is save. Never Lost has a key change. We can't forget about that too. Now let's see what that sounds like. It sounded perfect to me. Now we'll want to stop here at the end. So a lot of these die out, and I don't think that's what we want. So let's just extend these all out as much as we can. And then we'll allow for that tail out to happen. Okay, so we're gonna have a stop somewhere in here. Let's find that. Perfect. So then Great Is the next song in E, and then we'll pull that in. Okay, there's Great Is. Now let's bring this forward more because we need the space, and we can. So let's just do it now. There we go. Oh, that actually fits really well, it looks like. Save that for now. Right there, most likely. And then we'll see how well Forever Yahweh blends into it. So let's save that. And let's see what 3 is. 3 is Great Is a 6/8. So I'm off here with this. Let's make sure this is set. 6/8 and then 4 now. Now let's see what that sounds like. Okay, so in this one, maybe I should just delay this upbeat.
2, 3, 6.
Okay, I think that's, hopefully that'll work. If not, it is the last song in the set, and we have a little bit of room to play around with it. So let's throw our loop in there. Okay, then we'll take you guys, get rid of that for now. Okay, so we'll find Forever Yahweh now, bring that in. Okay, you, cut. Go to 4, which is Forever Yahweh. We'll paste that, and then just find out where our loop needs to go. We'll deal with that.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6.
All right, that's a fairly good blend. And then let's find our downbeat right there. Okay, Trusting God, last song to add, and then fine tune everything. 5, paste. Trusting God is in 6/8 as well. Now we can collect all and save. Before I go any further, let's bring everything in and then start putting together our MIDI signals into place and fine tune that. We do have ProPresenter ready to go outside. Ableton crashed. What do you know? Of course. Why? Ableton, why? Audio pale. Let's find out. Let's see if we can look into this and find out what's actually causing it since I'm recording this. Of course it's not supported. Okay, let's copy it and then paste it onto the desktop. And I'll worry about this later. Send crash report. Okay, let's try the collect all and save once more. Okay, cool. Good to go. Okay, so Ableton's Songs are put in place. Now let's put in our marker. All right, markers are in place. Now let's start putting in our MIDI signals. See if this is calling the correct. It is calling correct songs in Super Rack and Planning Center. We have our toggle in place. Make sure there's no toggle for the ending. We'll pull in song 2. Right there's where we want that. Okay, where's the downbeat for this? Oh, there's a stop there anyway, so that doesn't matter. Can't forget that. Song 3, paste.
1, 2, 1.
Great is being called.
1.
Right there, where we want it coming in. That's correct. Don't need you. We'll grab these guys, cut it, 4, paste. Make sure 4 is calling the right song. Forever Yahweh is being called. Let's see where we want this. Damn diggity. We're gonna move that. Song 5, paste that. Put the toggle where it needs to be. Oh, I'm hearing. We cannot have that, y'all.
1.
All right, there's that. Need you, and we want to move you. Okay, MIDI triggers are in place. Our entire Ableton session has been built, is ready for rehearsal. I think we're good with this, or at least ready for a run through if I want to do that. I'll do one more collect all and save for giggles and snorts. Okay, so now what we need to do is go through ProPresenter one more time. Just make sure that our MIDI signals are in place for like cinematic bars and everything else. We need that there. We also need the correct slide look. Okay, those are put together. Great is does not need that right now. Forever Yahweh does need that. Let's make sure that's calling the correct. Yep. And then Trusting God needs that along with the cinematic bar. Cool. So that's ready. Now our nameplates need to go in place. So Pastor Megan is actually doing the welcome this week. So we're going to paste that there. Get rid of this one. Pastor Larry is speaking. And I'm actually going to move this down. So let's cut that and place it down here. Okay. I am just going through down the rain of commands and just making sure everything's doing what it's supposed to do. And I've got a bunch of computers in my way here, so I'm trying to look down at my operator confidence monitor, or my booth confidence monitor, just to confirm that everything's doing what it's supposed to and looks the way it's supposed to. Then we have Never Lost, Great Is, Forever Yahweh, Generous Living. That is, okay, I just found something, an anomaly in our lighting that's not supposed to be happening. So the welcome, it looks like, so 4 is missing something. The release is not happening, it looks like. Things are being released. It's like positions or something. Something's happening to the position. Let's do all movers. Everything's shutting off the way it's supposed to. These are not supposed to be in there. Okay, there's the release, there's definitely a release in here. It's not, they're releasing too early or something. What's going on? That was weird. How do I remove a move in black? Why is the move in black still there? Let's do this. Let's save this real quick. Let's remove move in blacks from everything. Do everything except for intensity in the other one. So we're gonna move shutter and everything, beam and all that. That way the only thing the welcome is intense. Okay, that's working a lot. Let's start this over. So it's gonna be song reset, and then that. And then now we're gonna go in here and we're going to make this 2 seconds. Everything that's turning off is gonna go 1.5 seconds. Close all of this. Close the strobe, we'll save that. And then in here, okay, so then now we're gonna insert, accept, release all except. And then that is going to go at the 1.5 seconds. They're moving and turning off. Why? Let's look at the cue and see if maybe the release is doing it. Look at the property. That's interesting. Releasing itself. I need to send the on command. It's still being released.
intro, 2, 3, 4.
Working the way it's supposed to.
One, two, intro, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, intro, 2, 3, 4. Just 1.
All right, so home base actually should be triggering all of the colors and everything. So I don't ever want to see colors in here. How about that? Let's see what I can do with this. So let's get rid of all except insert this cue, close, move you back. Okay, so now home base. I want my razors to be some important. I want my platforms to be you, and you guys are supposed to be green, and then you guys I want yellow. Oh yeah, you're pointing out. Okay, so now with you on, my colors come in the way they're supposed to. That way it's only value. That's all I want is value. The colors are coming from home base. Okay, and then let's go back to welcome now. All right, generous living. Calls the same colors. And then what if we go from generous living straight to the sermon? Bam, that's exactly what we want. Okay, that's 1,000 times better. All right, so now this is put together. Last thing I need to do is build our super rack cues here. And I need to remember that song 2 has a key change. So key change goes into C, which typically I believe I already have. So the key change is in D. Nope, let's do C. Change that is the only thing that happens there. And then let's make sure this is going to be Never Lost. So we'll load Never Lost now. And haven't touched this song in a while. So this is going to be 100. We need to pull that plate down. That's at 0, which is fine. We don't want the hall, I don't think. I don't really know if I want that in there anymore. Go -2 on this, -7. And then I'd like a slap in this song. Let's save that. We'll replace that, and then let's go to song 2, and that looks like that's correct. Save that. Song 1 is in B, and it's Praise You Anywhere, and that is Never Lost. Lost in B. Song 3 is in, and that is going to be Great is a new song. Let's keep this, and we're gonna do save as, and it's gonna be great. Great is your faithful. Yes, save in E. 4 is in E. Send to all. Vocal effects is Forever Yahweh. Okay, let's save that. And that is in E as well. Song 5 is in D. Yes. Vocal effect. Trust in God. Low trust in God. Haven't touched that in a while, it looks like. Bam. All right, so then now if I were to go to, what I'm forgetting here is the key change for song 2. So I do have a key change trigger, and I just need to find out where it is in here. And I think it's this chord. Let's see what she says. That's it right there. And that's gonna go in here.
Great. Key change up. Key change up.
Right there. Make that hyper green so it stands out and is extremely obvious to me. Then now let's see if I were to go to 2 and trigger 2. Oop, let's go.
2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First 1.
Let's go to the key change. There we go. Okay, that'll work for me. Everything is good. Cool, so let's hit it. Now we need to make sure Ableton's keys are correct. That is correct. Never Lost is in B with a key change to C. It is in E. That's currently in C, so let's move that. So we actually want it to be in E. So from F to E, -1, and then we'll go -1.
Intro.
Okay, that's good to go. That's in E. Tuners are in E. E. Forever Yahweh. E.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, we're in E there. Now let's change this to be E. So now everything is ready to go. Ableton is put to bed, ready for rehearsal. We've got Super Rack put to bed, ready for rehearsal on a test computer, mind you. ProPresenter is put together, ready to go. Okay guys, we're done. That's it. Another week here of Tech in the Temple, putting together a session and Sunday service. Thank you guys for hanging out and checking out the video. If you got any questions, comments, or anything else you'd like to see me do, please leave them in the comments below. I'll see what I can do for you. All right, thanks a lot. I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.